Hi everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of my Voxel Tycoon series. I'm Icon, and today I hope that we will be finally researching the Mining 2 technology. I mean, we are in a good spot, and at the same time I want to increase my logistics for the wood beams here, because last episode we had some trouble with those. So I made up my mind between the last episode and this one. I was considering changing these railroads in a way that we could actually just bring in a larger train there. But I came up with the idea between the episodes that we're just going to make a very simple solution here. We're just going to plot down another station there, which will... oh dear, I think that's not going to happen there. No. So, well, I forgot to put the game into pause mode. But we can do something there. Or can we? Yeah, we can do something. So there we go. That'll help. So we're going to put down a second train track system there, which will just act as a how to call it, reinforcement for the situation here, because honestly it would be way more difficult here to change the existing railways, and it's, in my opinion, way easier to just add in another train which does exactly the same. So let's pause this train for a sec and build another one there. So I'm pausing the train here for a moment because we have to work a little bit more sneaky this time. So we're going to buy that guy, and oh, that's not going to work out as I thought, does it? Oh, wait a sec. Can I? No, I can't drive there. Or can I? No, we're just going to put this guy into the depot. Plop. I love that function. And this guy will then... we're going to do some tricks here. Go to there. I just didn't want to build a separate station or a separate garage for the trains, so we're going to make it like that. And then we're going to send this guy here and give him the load order already. Just turning around, putting that into the bin then, and getting him to Asia Hold for the unloads. There we go. So what we do need though is, I guess, well, there has to be some railroad signaling here. So we're going to put these up there. A few there. Just doing this to make sure that there are enough chunks. Oops. Ooh. That there are enough chunks available that the trains don't have to wait forever. Alright. Let's see if that works out as we want it to. It should though, it should. So, well... still wonder a bit why the heck he's waiting there, but... let's see... they're not killing each other, so... I don't have the urge to to over-optimize this train tracks, but what we did achieve here was a simple thing. I'm now able to sell a few more wood beams than before. I mean, I sure did invest way more money into this new setup compared to just letting one railway drive there. But I feel like money is not that much of an issue in this game, and you know, I don't feel the massive urge to over-optimize this single train track. I'm quite happy that it seems to me that we're now quite good with that. Okay, so let's check out our other trains and see what they do. In their lifetime, my new passenger trains are earning us quite some penny, but that's not that much. How's Winter Haven doing? Economy is awful. Well, why? Wood beams are going quite well, but we don't have any stone. They want stone. But if I remember correctly, I don't even own any source of stone yet, so yeah. We would need to unlock the Dennis region for that. And besides that, we also need the mining tier 2 technology. Before these things have been dealt with, there's not going to be happening anything. So, let's see. I really love to connect these two towns somehow with each other. But at the same time, I really don't have any interest in digging endless tunnels. So let's see what we can do here via terraforming. So we're actually able to destroy the mountain if we really want to, but that would cost us insane amounts of money. Alright. This is a little bit unfortunate, gotta say. So probably we can pull the roads over here. That's looking good. Yeah, I'm taking that one. So we have to raise that building, but beyond that, oh yeah, there's this problematic there again. But this shouldn't be too problematic after all. Oops. Let's see if this was already enough. Well, that didn't work out either. Sometimes these things are really finicky, and I really hope that the game learns to be a little bit less complicated in these situations, honestly. There we go. Right now I feel like the player has to do a lot of these things manually, which I feel like could be handled automatically by a smart algorithm, but you know, early access, I don't want to be too demanding here. Alrighty, so let's see. We're going to raise away that fountain, I'd say, and exchange that with a bus station. Haverhill Exchange, and the other bus stop will be... oh yeah, I like that one. Amsterdam East. Alright. Let's get us some garage. And I'm going to create two trains for that. So Haverhill North, transfer, and Amsterdam East, transfer. Okay, off you go. Copy that fella, off you go. Alright. Just a few side projects to make the tourism on Amsterdam flow a lot better. Because the passenger travel here is still not good. So Sacramento went bankrupt because we didn't supply wood planks. That's okay. okay though. I can't fulfill all demands, so far I gotta be honest, I don't like the bankruptcy mechanic at all. I don't feel like it's adding that much into the game in a positive way. It would be way cooler if these situations or the bankruptcy... I don't know, I think I could completely play without bankruptcy here, honestly. Because it gives you a weird kind of... and this feels weirdly enforcing to the game. I don't see that it adds anything into the game, it just makes it more tedious to get there in time. And since there's no real reward for getting there in time, it feels more like some sort of... how to call it? Some sort of a mechanic where I have to take care that I connect the businesses quick enough with each other instead of just seeing opportunities. And yeah, well, from a perspective of realism, of course, you would say, sure, they need to be supplied or else they won't be able to do their business, but which businessman on Earth does his business before he has a realistic supply of things? I tell you, nobody. It's just my personal criticism about that. Also, I noticed that we're eating up enough wood beams now that I needed a second production line there, which is good. I mean, that means we're selling that stuff like crazy. We're still having problems to supply it, but this time not because of the logistics, but because of the production. So, good stuff happening here. We're selling our products in a amazingly good way. Okay, Haverhill is now at 1,000 population. Nice. Didn't expect that. And the Icon Incorporated is now at 5.6 million profit. Alright. Nice. Research is still going on very slowly. The thing is, I overlooked it that it needs 6 wood planks, wood beams per transport per day. So one truck was not necessarily the right choice. I would have had to bring more trucks to make the research happen quickly, but honestly, I didn't feel like I need to. I wasn't in any rush there. I still don't feel like I am. What I do like is that this cluster, this town cluster here is growing and growing. It's looking good. So let's check out Winter Haven. Winter Haven is very happy with the amount of wood beams. The passenger amount is also very good. Let's check out how Amsterdam is feeling like. As a tourism town, they're now more happy, way more happy with the passenger transport. Let's watch the buses go. So did I do anything wrong there? So why are you guys... So what did I do wrong here? Something is not working out as intended. They're parking at Haverhill North. That's why. Okay. So this one has to be a different one. We have to put them to Haverhill Exchange. There we go. A little mistake has happened. Gotta say, I would be also quite happy if the game could recognize that I am sending a passenger truck to a freight station. I mean, since you're not seeing the products which are lying at the station itself, it's pretty easy to get fooled by the game there. So now that I play this early access version a little bit longer, I noticed the small kinks the game still has. So we're going to put this guy back to the depot, because honestly it seems like this is a business which can be done by one truck. We don't need to put up more trucks than that. So my my wood beam production is now good again. Alrighty, nice. Mining 2 has been completed. Wonderful. So let's check out what we can research next. Start a new research. Steel smelting. Copper smelting. I want copper smelting for sure. Okay, so let's start that research to begin with. And I'd say, let's say, this guy here, not the Asia Annex, but this car can now go back to the garage. We don't need his services anymore. And, well, let's see. I have no interest in transporting the copper ore we need to that laboratory there. So these freight stations here are not really necessary anymore, you know. Wait a sec. Sacramento East? Oh, I deleted one that was actually necessary. Whoopsie. Sorry guys, we're going to... So, alright, luckily the station has still the same name, so there's not going to be any issue there. Okay, we're just doing business as usual. Alright, now with the new mining facility unlocked, we can finally get our copper. Nice. Okay. So I'm going to do a very simple setup here. So there goes a freight station and a little bit of a road, and goes a laboratory and another freight station. There we go. Since I got enough money for that, we're just going to plot down a garage there, and we will bring up a AA truck. Laboratory starts the copper smelting research, and, well, load and unload. But only full unload. Off you go, my little munchkin. Alright, now after that's been all done, let's see. Research goes fine, I guess. Yeah. The only thing now is there any marketplace for copper ore yet? I highly doubt it, but that's iron ore. I still want to check, you know. No, there's not. Alright. So the next big step, I guess, will be unlocking the Dennis region. Before that, I can't do that much. What's that? Iron bars. I mean, not even the copper smelting technology is that important for us right now. I'm just doing it because I can. I also realized that the unlock of Winterhaven wasn't that good for us in the to begin with, but we're going to rack up enough money to unlock the Dennis region soon, and then things will look a lot different, because we can, from then on, we're gonna acquire stone, which we will transport to Winter Haven, and Sacramento accepts iron ore. Yeah, that's great for you. I mean... oh, well... let's see. Does anybody still need iron bars and doesn't receive them? Doesn't look like it. What I do like about this game is that we can later down the road just forget about this region and do our thing later there, because this region here will be mainly churning out money for us, and that's that. I mean, in the regular version of the game, you don't have endless resources on those patches, but I didn't like that too much, because somebody mentioned it in the comments before, that this game has one flaw. If you have limited resources, there's going to be a really big issue once these limited resources are used up, because from that point on, there's only one way of earning money, and that's by transporting passengers. And as I have realized lately, transporting passengers is not the most profitable business. I mean, just check out the trucks here. Nearly every truck that's transporting something different than passengers is earning more money. The good news about passengers would be that they are kind of like an endless resource, but you get my idea, I guess. So Winter Haven is going bankrupt, but they're going to do that in 162 days. So let's see, how much money do I earn per month? 183k. So let's see, how much... Alright, we can't just avoid a bankruptcy by just paying it off. Okay. Mechanically this means I would have been better if I just would have waited it out, I guess. Because, you know, I didn't really gain anything by paying them too early, I guess. Anywho. So we got passenger transport between these two towns. But at the same time, well, that mountain here is just trolling us quite hard. If it wouldn't be for that mountain, logistics between these towns would be a lot easier. So, well, we're transferring people from Amsterdam to Winter Haven. We're transporting people from Winter Haven to Asia. I think there's not much more we can do from here on. There's a wood plank opportunity. So why not? I mean, I'm right now just basically waiting for opportunities anyway, so let's pick up that opportunity. Because our luck is just one truck away. So that AAA truck is what we need. Perfect. So let's add the stop over here at this place and unload here. Bang. Earn me some money, my little munchkin. So let's follow that little guy. Wait a sec, that's not the guy I wanted to see there. So now I'm confused. So that worked out quite decently. But why is he loading? Oh no, he's not. So this guy has one problem, and that's him still carrying around old goods. So I think that's what happened there. Interesting. So it seems to me like they're keeping their freight even if you put them into the garage. I really hope the devs fix that, because that's extremely annoying. Because that gave me the impression that I configured the car wrongly. But I think... Let's see. I think I didn't. He just had the old freight still loaded, which confused me. Which confused me a ton. So... Now, let's follow this little guy. Gets over here, and he's still... Ah, here we can on the details screen we can tell him that he should just stop transporting these goods. Okay. So the more you learn, you know? The more you learn. Meanwhile, we have acquired the money to unlock the Dennis region. I was just hoping that this would happen just in the background. But, there we go. Now it works out. Okay. You know, the more you know. I had literally no clue before that. Okay, so our second region unlock. Huzzah! Making me happy. I mean, the more regions I unlock, the easier it will go, I guess. Because, you know, the more you unlock, the more resources you have available. But coal will be... I don't know. I have no clue if I'll be able to transport coal to that place. Neither will I be able to transport iron ore to that place that easily. Speaking about iron ore, there's iron bars being asked for in this town. So, you know... Yeah, Winter Haven is on the verge of bankruptcy. Don't you fear. I got your back. But first, I want to supply this place with... Where is it? Iron bars. You can't really see all the materials these cars transport. That's also something I feel like that should be changed. So, let's give this place another freight station. Alright. These guys are overloaded with wood once again. Oh my god. Well, selling off materials raw is not that much of a profitable business any longer. But it'll have to do. Alrighty, so I'd say we're in a good spot. The only thing I'm lacking now is money. But the more businesses I do, the more money I gain. Check this out, this little guy here is now receiving his materials as well. I mean, it won't be ever a satisfied business whatsoever, because it's simply like the distances are insane. But I always think that a business that has some sort of supply is better off than compared to a business that has no supply whatsoever. So, just my thoughts. Now, stone quarry. There we go. Bang. Do we want to transport that via rails or via roads? I must say I am strongly thinking towards roads, because we can't just connect roads here and there. And I got that slight feeling as if that would be just yet another overkill connector. So let's rather not. Let's put a road down here. And put a road down here. And that should be really all we need to get a business going here. One station there. And another station there. Whoa. What was that? I think I just tried to place something down during the autosave. So sadly, there's no real connection to any garage yet. So I'm going to give this area its own garage. Why not? Alright, stone will be transported by a AA truck again. Bang. Now, add stop. And there we go. Hoot hoot. Let's follow this little critter. Sacramento is close to breakdown, is close to stopping its business due to wood beams not being transported there. I gotta say, we're going to help these guys out as well, you know. There we go. Sacramento Northeast. Some wood beam truck. Shouldn't be that hard. So, Asia, yes, and here we go. All right. Sooner or later, we're going to research better cars for sure, but that's, I think, a topic for yet another episode. So for today, I'm quite happy to see that these shops are not longer on the brink of shutting down. I think the shops in Dennis will have to shut down sooner or later. I really can't do much about that. The only thing I want to do now is to put up a touristic connection between Dennis and Winter Haven, but we're going to do that next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think we are doing awesome progress. It's kind of an addicting game loop here to connect everything and churn out more and more money. I really enjoy what I'm doing here a ton, and I hope you guys are too. So drop me some comment down below if there's anything on questions or whatever you want to tell me. I'd be more than happy to hear it. And as usual, a thumbs up helps me a ton to make this video visible to a larger audience, or just subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, and don't miss any content. I do daily videos, so there's a lot to see. Just check out the channel and you'll find out. Whatever might be the case, I wish you a wonderful day, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. I'll see you soon. I'm not a plural. Bye-bye.